and welcome to the Salty Boys Podcast.
You ever seen that German monkey testing lab?
German monkey testing lab, new band name called it.
So Gunkbox pulled a crate out of the sand.
And it turns out to be a German monkey testing lab.
There is a room at the school where we have a testing facility.
Okay.
Is it a German monkey testing lab?
The Salty Boys Podcast. Bourbons.
And then we went to Rome.
That's true. So then we went to Rome. There was a coup a while back.
We should be a coup podcast.
We got 7 coins, so it was our turn.
I got 10, so he had to coup.
Right.
He got 10 coins from Truly.
More like Koori.
Yeah, we had the what was it? The side stories going on for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I seriously did reach out to Truly or the Boston Brewers of America, whatever their parent company is.
Oh, Sam Adams.
Oh no, even that's like under a different name. Like they still fall under Sam Adams, but it's like a different. But yeah, they have not gotten back to me.
If all else fails, I can reach out to Corona. I've been learning Spanish.
To who?
Corona.
All right.
Yeah, because the Corona seltzers. Yeah, see.
Well, in the spirit of aggressive marketing, this week's podcast is sponsored by the coronavirus.
Hablo español.
Yeah, actually, last year it kind of was.
Yeah. Fuck your in-laws.
Not
yours, but someone's in-laws.
The hiatus was sponsored by the COVID.
See.
Listener, fuck your in-laws.
Yeah. All of your in-laws. You can make a video series about that.
They don't make lots of money on Pornhub.
What are you doing, step-in-laws? Wait, what's a step-in-law?
I think that's just
that would be like
Step-in-wolf.
If your
like your
sibling has
your stepwife's siblings.
Oh yeah, that definitely
your
clears it up.
stepwife.
What are you doing, stepwife?
Hold on, what's a stepwife though?
Can we gotta
That's like surprisingly wholesome, but
Holy
maybe
shit.
not. I'm not sure. Is that just a step sibling who you're married to?
No, it's just your stepwife.
It's just
her brother and sister. That's your step.
It's your wife.
It's a wife by marriage.
Isn't that just called a wife? A wife, but your in-laws got divorced and then married someone else, so you had to like trade out wives because you were married to their
That's
daughter.
called wife swap.
No, it's like after the 3-year lease is over, you take it back to the manufacturer.
Oh, are you one of those guys who like just leases all the
3
time?
years
You
or
never own a
30,000
car?
miles.
You're over mileage on this. You get a stepwife now.
I've never.
Yeah, you guys get your oil changed right on your stepwives.
Ooh, I just did mine.
Sometimes they change our oil.
If you're into that, I guess.
That's called pegging.
Really redefines.
No, her name was Peggy.
Really redefines the whole Jiffy Lube thing.
Jiffy Lube.
If you go around back, it's called Jiffy Lube.
I was going to say it depends what part of town you're in.
And it depends on if your bedroom or the kitchen. If you're in the kitchen, it's just Jif Lube.
This week's podcast brought to you by Iffy Lube.
Jif Extra Crunchy Lube.
Or if you dress fancy, Spiffy Lube.
I like that.
Or if you're into country from the 90s, Joe Diffie Lube.
Or if you smoke weed, Spliffy Lube.
Ooh.
Oh, God. I mean, we sound just like Letterkenny right now.
If you miss the pillar combo, it's Whiffy Lube.
Dude, we're not like Letterkenny right now because number one, we're laughing, and number two, we're way slower than they would be.
If you got a bag of spray paint, it's called Sniffy Lube.
Ooh.
If you're fucking your stepwife, it's Stiffy Lube.
Good callback. We bring that around. Hell yeah.
Fucking dead body, it's
sex.
also called
Full
Stiffy
circle.
Lube.
All right, last tangent I have before we do our introduction. I was listening to D&D podcast, not related to this one, but
Wait, people make D&D podcasts?
no, actually, we're the first.
This is a D&D podcast?
Wait,
I'm
this is a
thinking
D&D podcast?
I'm thinking we could call this one Critical Role. I don't think anybody has that name.
Critical Race.
It's a little too old.
Oh no!
Critical Race Theory, yeah. Everybody plays like a different race of characters.
Yeah.
And it's not real, it's theoretical.
Everyone is so
Yeah.
important that we're each critical to the
Survival of our individual
storyline.
races.
Yeah.
Because we're all slaves.
Well, anyway, this character...
Slaves to fashion.
This
Yes.
character is a dad, and they got a shirt as a gift, and on it, it's a dedicated, involved, loving father. And I kind of want that shirt for real.
I just made
but
the
not
face.
an acronym, just dedicated, involved, loving father. And
I just made the face that a toddler makes the first time it eats a warhead.
What about a marginally involved loving father?
that would also be, yeah, that would work.
Or a gradually involved loving father?
We were just talking about granny squirts the other day. Okay, we should probably do introductions here before we go. Well, no, we're already too wild. Like, we just got to do it. I'm gonna start wild. I'm gonna start with our tech today, and we're gonna work counterclockwise.
We tech those.
What was that?
We tech those.
We tech. Yeah.
Oh, you want better headphones? Because he doesn't need his because he's not here. Do those have sound in both sides?
Yeah.
Oh,
fine.
okay. They didn't used to, so I guess they fixed themselves.
I think so. Yeah.
Just like my dog.
Yeah, we're good.
Cool. This is AR, obviously, as you can tell by trying to fix headphones on the fly. And
Counterclockwise, fucking idiot.
No.
he pointed at me.
I did say starting with him and going counterclockwise.
Yeah, so that's right. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Start with me.
Starting with him.
Going counter. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I love this.
This is the opposite of Gunk
Yeah, just
Bog
power
and
movement,
Yardley
folks.
having a.
I thought you said
This is me
You guys
gaslighting
don't work
AR.
together at all outside the game, and as soon as the game starts, you're like kumbaya and fucking.
It's a professional relationship.
Yeah,
Excuse you.
dude, I respect it.
Can you please give me a click track I can ignore? Thank you.
Oh man, it's Sawyer. He's playing Yardley. He's not dead yet, but he's almost been dead 2-3 times. Mm-hmm. We love it.
Once, twice, 3 times a dead man.
Yeah.
Jesus
So
fucking Christ.
we do have a special guest who may be permanent party here if we treat him right. If we sweeten the pot a little bit. Give me so Yardley has a little bit of a history in Saltmarsh.
Yep.
There's one big thing that comes to mind, but in your own words, do you want to talk about what Yardley's done?
Yeah, his hat's actually like the main kind of characteristic of him. It's
hat.
pretty. It's
The
pretty,
character is the hat. Yardley
pretty
is
big.
What kind of hat?
Yardley's whoever's
Talking
wearing
like,
the hat.
Is he like? Does he have like a?
He's like the
a cap?
doctor.
Have you met Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome?
Jesus, you were gonna say you already did.
The Dougsdale Dimmadome.
So Yardley is a
Dildo
it's part of an illustrious group called the Emerald Gentlemen. I guess he's trying to make his way back into it. I don't actually know if he's made too much headway or if he's in it yet.
It's been a while since you attended a meeting,
It has.
but
We've been kind of
You guys
busy.
tracking
He's
down
making
the
his
Chaos
way.
Emeralds.
He's making his way through the Ruby and Sapphire Gentleman. Up
Yeah.
next is the Fire Red and Leaf Green Gentleman.
Yeah, and then we got to go through the remakes, and I'm not ready for that. But he started a couple of ventures in Saltmarsh, mostly for education. It's like art imitates life sometimes. But he started a school just so students for extraordinary individuals.
I think we called it University of Phoenix at Berkeley.
Yeah, probably.
Sounds
This
This is
a
not
real
a
life.
drink.
Yeah, it was. And there
I
was
mean,
also
you can
like the
drink
Quiffin,
chips if you want.
Quiffin Academy of Artifice, something like that.
That was the real name, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
But and then in parentheses, University of Phoenix at Berkeley.
Yeah. And with an MIT, not MIT, what was it? Fuck. Well, ITT Tech, there we go. On the side.
Yeah.
But so he
Community college.
Yeah, he started opening up all that just so the people at in Saltmarsh can like start to understand magic a little bit more, start to learn how to imbue stuff. Essentially, just to help people.
Is he a wizard? What is he?
He's an artificer.
Yeah.
So he's he does have magical capabilities.
Okay.
And he's got a bomb ass hat that has a cannon in it.
I like the sound of that.
He's
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
All about mechanical things and inventions.
He has a crab too. That
Oh,
he
yeah, he
almost,
just
he almost
recently
murdered the
acquired a
captain.
Yeah. Nearly throttled him to death. That was
Oh my god,
pretty good.
that was amazing.
He beat her. Real quick, I'm DJ Skinny Penis. I'm your GM. I'm just playing everybody else. And to my right,
I am Crunk, and I'm playing Renlock, the Drow. Yeah.
Renlock has an agricultural pursuit in Saltmarsh. Is that still correct?
Yeah, the potatoes, and he also started growing poppies.
Oh. I was gonna ask. We're gonna like resolve like a downtime, one of the like generic downtime activities, like right at the beginning. I guess we'll find out. But how's Renlock feeling about like the upcoming harvest?
I don't know. Could we resolve it with like Stardew Valley?
Yeah. Well, just play Stardew Valley, do like the first year, and then
see how well-
and then
yeah.
send me your money at the end, and we'll
Okay.
and then that'll translate.
So it sounds like he's setting himself up to be like the #1 distributor for McDonald's.
If I can figure out how to cheat and make like millions of gold, I can have that in the game, right?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll figure that. Next, we have our special guest,
Cozy. And I do not listen to this podcast, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, don't worry, we don't either.
No, that is a running joke.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one that listens to it, but we
It's not
still
a-
have more than 3 views per
It's
episode.
not a joke.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
no one listens, but also somehow we have views. So,
So thank you, listener, more
appreciate
listeners.
that. But also, fuck your in-laws. I'm
bots.
sticking to that.
yeah, fuck your in-laws.
We had people actually comment on one of the YouTube videos, right?
Yeah, it was bots for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean,
What did it say?
it doesn't matter. Someone commented.
I don't remember.
Are
Yeah,
you
who
from
knows?
Germany or something? I don't remember.
Nah, I don't think it was that.
No, oh no, that was a
Hot singles in your
It's big.
area.
hot signal. Yeah.
A lot of those get automatically removed by YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So
Cozy's playing his character a little close to the chest until he gets to introduce himself in character. And last, not least, because he's the biggest.
well, I started to introduce myself, and then I got interrupted.
Well,
It was important.
You got to roll with that.
Okay,
Well,
this-
hold on. Before you start, also some very important information. We don't have a website yet. We're building one, but whatever you do, don't go to saltyboys.com.
Unless you're really into organic nature cruises.
I'm about to go to saltyboys.com.
organic gay,
Gay
nature cruises. Yeah, it's a very niche marketing scheme, but you know,
Yeah, hey.
apparently more niche than our podcast. Less niche. I'm sorry, that was the word. Less niche than our podcast.
Unrelated, I will be taking a week's leave of absence.
I need to go to the Mediterranean. Oh, he found it. I'm not shitting you. It's like, does it say organic or natural? Natural, like gay cruises in the Mediterranean.
All natural gay sailing cruises.
Oh, not only is it cruises, it is a sailing cruise.
Sailing cruise.
Go to the Virgin Islands.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, you can't. My eyes can't.
Hey, more,
Hey,
more power to the actual Salty Boys, like the real life
Yeah.
Salty Boys
Yeah.
out there.
losing
This
losing
podcast
your
is sponsored by Salty Boys.
losing your virginity
Hook
is
us up.
defined as penis entering a vagina. So
Hey, they said they can't give us money, but they can give us store credit.
Well, if we do that, we should have enough to send one person
Hey.
from the podcast.
You know what?
No, we could do a contest and give it away to one of our listeners.
Yeah, you never know until you try, or so
actually,
they say.
I nominate Simmons.
Except if we do that to give a cruise away, like from the Salty Boys to one of our listeners, we might become like the #1 rated listening or podcast that's listened to by gay people.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean,
Well,
we want to be inclusive.
if it makes money,
alternatively,
right?
if we don't get the cruise from them, we can just give my cruise away. As long as anyone can drive stick.
Bum, bum.
I don't drive stick, I only ride stick.
Sponsored by the Salty Boys. So please,
Please visit
Yeah.
saltyboys.com.
yeah.
On that note,
Yeah. You've got two characters, but you've been primarily playing one.
I'm Gunkbog. Well, Gunkbog plays me. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Gunkbog,
Who's really behind the wheel?
obviously Gunkbog.
Gunkbog.
And occasionally I'm Big Nick. They're they're half brothers. Big Nick is a half orc bard who was once usurped by a changeling that is now not Big Nick. And Gunkbog is a full-blooded orc with 1/8 troll ancestry.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I also play another character called Daffrin Keen. Mm-hmm. He was a native of Saltmarsh,
He was a sea elf,
sea elf.
but his dad's a dragon,
Yeah, his dad was a dragon.
and now he's like an edgelord.
So yeah, so I completely lost everything of how I want of what direction. So now I've just made him Sephiroth from Kingdom Hearts,
Yeah.
who's
He
just
has
more edgy.
tonal whiplash from like we were introduced to Daffrin when he was flying a kite, and
He was
now
so excited.
He's like this little happy-go-lucky kid flying a kite.
Now he's
He's world weary and has passed the world weary, and now is just a caricature of world weariness and edge.
yeah. It's
Okay.
Hey, we have 20 subscribers on Facebook. Or not Facebook.
YouTube?
YouTube.
Get the fuck out of here.
I think
wild.
3 of them are my other accounts.
You guys have YouTube?
Yeah.
We have everything.
YubTubs, Spotify.
I don't keep YouTube up to date as regularly as I do those actual podcasts, admittedly, because it's just the still image and it doesn't get as many listens.
Yeah.
But I'll get caught up over the next couple months.
Yeah. So I think we're good on like brief history before we jump right into it.
Oh, and also McCoss, his main character, was the captain, who is the central figure of the Saltmarsh crew.
Pretty legendary. You would have heard of him, Captain Fargus Flintlock. a little bit famous captain, hero of Saltmarsh, etc. His famous crew.
He is a rogue.
He is a rogue.
I just found out like 3 sessions ago.
But 60 episodes in, like,
Bro, it was
how many episodes are we in?
like 50 some.
On this season?
Yeah, or I mean just total.
Total. Because if I sort things by campaign, that's not the library button.
We'll have a shout out to Mock, who is the new Doom guy.
That's true. Yeah. Previous character played by Kronk was a cleric, wasn't happy, decided to go the warlock route, and decided to beat the shit out of a demon. So he's AWOL right now, and
well, he got dead, and then when he died, he decided to try to kill his patron.
Yeah.
I don't trust warlocks.
So this will be number 64 in episode 49 of the Saltmarsh campaign.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so probably like episode 46. I was like, "You're a fucking rogue," and he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Shit."
How did you not know?
Dude,
Because he's big old dumb boy.
Captain.
He's dumb stinky.
I am dumb stinky.
It's okay.
So we have some downtime activities available to you. So where we concluded, a new ship had been christened in Saltmarsh.
Loxley's the boat now.
Loxley is the boat. What else do you remember? The name?
The SS.
How many S's?
SS.
It has to be. It has to be
It's
either
less
4.
S's, right?
It has to either be 4 or 6.
It's 6.
Yeah.
We never decided.
We never decided.
Let's say 6.
No. I'm sorry. 7 it has to be 7.
Let's say 7. The
Okay.
bigger number. Bigger number means bigger.
Big number, big boat. But
Yeah.
I think the first
Big
one
views.
violates that
Right. Well, because it was
convention.
It was the 5. The original one was 5, and then the rowboat we found was 6, and this
That's because
one's
it had
7.
a big spirit.
No, the last one there was for smaller.
It's not the size of the boat, laddie.
So 7.
Yeah.
7.
It's how you row it.
7 S's.
So
Yeah.
it's the SSSSS supersized.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is
Cool.
Dwarvish for the SSSSSS.
Yeah, they're running out of white paint in Saltmarsh to paint on the side. So,
So they just do that S that we all did in middle school, the 3
Yes.
slashes, and then
It's a
Bader Meinhof. I literally just talking about that S the other day, like Thursday.
nuts?
it's like a snake boat.
But I remember Yardley was trying to work on wasn't it like cannons? He was trying to help. Or
Yeah,
do
trying to work
something
on
with cannons.
like automatic firing cannons.
yeah, something like that.
So,
Some shit.
with one of the benefits to having Loxley integrated with the boat is that the ballista on it will automatically like load and fire. Especially with your crew, they'll be able to help.
What about against a Rathalos? Will it do that too?
Yes, if
When
you
I'm
encounter a
farming that- when I'm
Rathalos.
farming those motherfucking
Yeah.
things at the arena. Can I make a? Is it possible that there could have been a compartment for the crab to act as kind of like an escape pod? For the
Oh
boat?
yeah, like put it in the back and like
Because I feel
open the windows and roll it
yeah,
out.
because I feel like that would be
If you want to
helpful.
spend your time sort of like customizing,
Yardley's done that. But he hasn't gotten to work with the students in a long time because he's been
Oh, yeah.
killing people and almost dying.
Little
so-
work
No,
study?
what
Yeah.
we need is like a 1970s spy movie ship where the bottom opens up and there's a submarine bay.
Are you going to call it the crab apartment?
I'm gonna call it the crab rangoon.
It's not quite as catchy, but
You know what? No one asked you. It's okay.
crab rangoon.
you know what?
You know, don't
it's-
even fucking do. I know what you're going to right now. Shut the fuck up.
I'm not going to say anything about how crappy Lord of the Rings is.
You're both wrong. It's the crustacean station.
Yes, that's pretty
The
good.
bus station station.
Bussy station.
Crusty.
The forbidden fruit, the crab pussy.
Come here, girl. Hey, Crusty.
The faces around the table are extremely telling.
Why is it blue? So the
Like a waffle.
Waffles and
yeah. So
pancakes.
Yardley would love to. I think he would just love to spend time on the boat if that's possible on the downtime.
Yeah. Given, let's see, given that you're kind of running your own school, I'm gonna have you roll.
Okay.
This would normally be like a tools test, I think, if you're like working with something, but I think it would be more communication related. So I think this is gonna be a charisma based check.
I feel like I'm delegating a lot more.
Yeah. Make a performance charisma test.
Okay. I'm going to use my modifier with the het to give me a plus... Wait, is it my wisdom modifier? Yeah, it is.
Nice.
I don't have a...
Intelligence.
Intelligence, thank you. I was
Yeah.
about to say, because why don't I have wisdom? Okay, sweet. It's a +7 to whatever I roll.
Ooh.
That's a 20. Dirty 20.
All right. Very nice. Yeah. And so with your combined, like, you're like nailing this instruction. And not only are you nailing it, but the students are responding and they're like getting it done. They're forming little teams. You're seeing little like shining lights in individual students that are like popping out and leading the other students. So you set them to task and they kind of like take off and they're doing great.
Yardley is beaming with pride, and he's trying to hold back one tear.
Gungbog, what you up to? I have the list of like basic ones, but if there's something else you want to do, you can do that too.
Well, I mean, what is Gunkbog best at?
Eating Rigus?
Indeed.
He's trying to cash in on that blank check on Rigus.
Yes, I think what Gunkbog is interested in is he's interested in expanding Seamus and Eggplant Boy's menu.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like the impetus of this is that he wants Rigus on the menu, but I feel like Eggplant Boy might kind of guide his hand a little bit better, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Because I don't think anyone else wants Rigus
So
except
you're getting a tasting menu.
Can you make a
Rigus 5 ways this evening.
Gunkbog is becoming a food sommelier.
Can you
Whatever
make an
those are.
opposed persuasion test versus Eggplant Boy here? It's not going to take much.
How's a 19?
Yeah, that is much, and it. So, Eggplant Boy attempts to tell you that it's a bad idea to put Rigus on the menu, but you overpower him through sheer force of will. So Rigus is on the menu. Are you wanting to do some more like culinary testing?
I feel like Gunkbog wanting to get Rigus on the menu is the impetus for Eggplant Boy to kind of steer the boat better.
I imagine the conversation went like Eggplant Boy just kept, or like Gunkbog did not respond to anything. And he's just sitting there.
Gunkbog walking, Gunkbog want Rigus on the menu.
And Eggplant Boy just kept talking himself into a corner.
Rigus is my Gunkbog favorite food, Rigus.
Mr. Gunkbog,
Real
you
good.
can't put Rigus on the menu. It's people will get sick. There's the liability.
No, Gunkbog finish Rigus if it gets sick.
Yeah,
Is Gunkbog played by Ozzy Osbourne?
Danny DeVito, actually.
Renlock. I think we mentioned Renlock is probably needs to tend his fields, I imagine.
He's digging a hole
Okay. How deep?
all the way to Mentos bare hands.
Okay. Yeah. So that are you doing this to get attention?
He's a dog. It's just like
Yeah,
a
he's
natural obsession.
Yeah, he's digging and like anytime's like he's like peeking up over the hole's edge to see if anybody's watching.
Yeah, not just anywhere. He's got a little workshop where he does experiments, and he's been trying to get polymorph to stick, but since it hasn't, he's been using his time by polymorphing himself into something like a sandworm.
And digging and like doing earth glide
to see if he can make his way back home to figure anything out.
Mentos bare hands. You could also do you want to do some research?
Sure.
That's one of the options. You'll roll a. Go ahead and roll a. I'll let you choose one of the intelligence skills.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, he has no idea where Mentos bare hands is.
Right.
So he's just digging down.
Yeah.
Arcana.
Okay.
Yeah. 11.
Okay, so you are digging, and your mind drifts to the things arcane and unknown, and thinking about like you said, your polymorph theorems, and like trying to work out the archaeological proofs. When the librarian, who we haven't seen in many moons, comes up. His name is Crag.
There's a Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought he was... Oh, he's a
grave
town
tender.
historian and the grave digger.
Gravekeeper, yeah. Comes up, he says, normally that's my job.
How would he get into the workshop?
Oh, you're digging in your floor. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay, let's start this over. You hear a knock at the door.
Okay.
What is going on here?
Yeah, so he pops up as Sandworm and unpolymorphs himself and pulls the carpet over top of the hole and opens the door.
I'm a ghost.
Yeah. Is hello there.
Hey.
My name's Cog. I don't think we've been introduced.
Probably not.
You're Renlock, right? With the crew?
Yes.
I'm Cog. I'm the historian, gravekeeper. I got word that there's been some dirt being moved out.
It's a farm.
Well, yes, but I tend to check on these things as the gravekeeper, historian. I don't know if you know anything about the last time someone was moving a lot of dirt in Salt Marsh.
No, I don't.
You remember? Yeah.
What? Someone other than me remembers a detail about the podcast?
I remembered.
Also,
how good does that feel?
also, how good does that beer taste with a bunch of pepper in the cup?
It's seasoned.
You know, my grandfather used to put salt and like around the
rim
rim.
the-
Yeah,
It's
he would
good.
carry a little salt shaker.
I sprinkle a little Old Bay sometimes in my beer. Or Lowry's.
Karg says it's council business to come in and inspect when there's been a report. It won't take me long.
What do you want to inspect?
Just the inside and the exterior. That's all.
Okay, feel free.
He comes in, he takes one step in and immediately goes, there's a hole there.
No, there's not.
Okay, let's just get this out of the way. There's not a body in there, right?
What body?
That makes me suspicious.
Why would you be suspicious?
Because you just denied that there was a body in there.
Should there be a body in there?
No.
Do you want there to be a body in
there
there?
should not be a body in there. But okay, let's just speak frankly. Like, what are you trying to do?
I don't know.
might be able to help. You seem kind of confused, but
Really? Do you want to know?
of course.
And he kind of looks at him and he gets closer and whispers, I'm trying to go to Mentos Berries.
He
Try to go to Mentos
he leans in, and as you say, Mentos bare hands. He you see his brow furrow, and he goes, I'm sorry, I don't know what or where or who that is,
It's down.
but I will do my best to help you do whatever that is.
Sweet.
Can I suggest you come with me to the library?
Okay.
We might be able to find something.
Do you want some potatoes?
Or someone.
Yes, I do.
Okay, let's go.
You grab some rotators.
Rotators. No, potators.
Rotators, you crack them open, and that's how they work.
Shut the fuck up.
I like that he started out very British and now he's just
Yeah,
not.
I gave up. No, he did it to try to sound fancy, and then he got concerned, so his accent dropped.
It's like Mark Wahlberg in any movie.
Anytime he gets
Get in the
stressed.
car!
Anytime he gets stressed.
From England. Get in the car.
So you spend a little bit of time in the library. The night grows long. You get tired. Do you crash at the watering hole? Do you crash at the emptiest net at the end of the day?
Sure, why not?
I presume Yardley and Gunkbog do the same. Grab a drink with... Well, Gunkbog's already there.
Yardley was... I made a roll for this. Yardley was so into his teaching that he is trying to work everyone into the night.
Oh.
Just from the sheer excitement and the progress that everyone's making.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're responding, but he's just very much excited about everything right now.
Yeah. It's pushing probably like a 10 to 12 hour shift at this point.
Fuck yeah.
So there have been some runners going to get food off and on. And after a point, you are starting to see that they're exhausted. They're wiping sweat from their brows. And eventually one of the students comes up, sort of exasperatedly, maybe a little embarrassed, says, Mr. Yardley, I don't think I can work anymore.
You don't think you can work? Well, let's take a look at the time here. Jeezy Pete, boy, why didn't no one tell me beforehand? I was getting so excited from looking at all this progress we've been making. Oh, man, we've been working on the Crusty. We've been working on everything down there. It's such a good time.
You look at your watch, which is a sundial, and it's dark out.
He's just like,
Look at the time!
it's all shadows right now.
Make a perception check with disadvantage for me.
Fuck off.
No.
Aggressive. I will not.
Do I have any modifier for perception? Jesus. Yeah,
You can add your wisdom to something, I think.
I already did. That was a dirty 1. Oh wait, no, sorry, it was a 9. My bad.
That's not bad.
I did a -4 instead of +4.
Yeah, you're good. So, you take a minute, you sit down, and man, you are parched. Is there a place that you can think of that you would like to go to whet your appetite, whet your thirst?
The fucking watering hole.
Yeah.
The emptiest goddamn. Gentlemen and ladies, if there are, I wasn't sure. I didn't ask the DM beforehand, but can I propose, since we've been working so hard today, and it's been such a lovely afternoon, I could not be more proud than anybody over. Even your grandmamas wouldn't be as proud as I would be right now of everybody, counterclockwise to me. So I know my directions, and I will vehemently defend that. Even if I'm incorrect, some days, all days. We will be going to the emptiest net, and I will be getting everybody a beverage of age. If not, you'll be getting a club soda with some lime.
Woo!
Let's go, gentlemen
Yeah.
and ladies.
Yeah, but isn't age in Saltmarsh like
Get
6?
the fuck out of here, dude. Yeah, and
drinking.
once you're out of the womb, you're drinking.
And Salvart, yeah. So Yardley and the entourage arrive at the emptiest net. It's a fairly busy night. There's good amount of folks. And what's Big Nick's set today?
Well, if you remember, Big Nick's been playing promoter recently, so he's had other bands come in.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And playing on stage.
Yeah. Do they play his set though? Still, because people have come to expect
His one song.
Wonderwall.
No, well, he finishes up. Well, that was also the fake Big Nick, if you remember.
Oh yeah, because he was pretending to be a bard.
Right. So he's got a band up on stage tonight. That's they're from Waterdeep, and they're really bad, but they were highly recommended. And Big Nick's not very happy about it.
Okay. Do they have a name?
Crest Mist.
Are they still working on it? Are they still working?
What he said.
Crest Mist.
Crest Mist.
It's really hard to like enunciate clearly over like a loud ass bar. We are Crest Mist.
You're what? We are. Oh, you want the cheesecake? Cheesecake. Fuck you, Simmons.
See, the reason Big Nick booked him is because they're signed to the same label as his favorite band from Waterdeep.
Crucky Cruppy.
Everyone outside stood in line for hours.
Big Nick listened to them a lot and then decided he wanted to play them, so he did that.
Let me see. Let me get a. Do you have Big Nick character sheet?
Yeah.
Can I get a
Ooh, let's not delete Big Nick.
persuasion check from him to determine if he could get one of the like hottest bands in the Empire to visit?
How is a 12?
They did not take your calls, unfortunately. But keep trying. You may get them.
Big Nick's been making more money as a promoter than he's been making as a performer.
He actually made money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, sitting next to Soggy Pete appears to be a newcomer. Sitting at the bar, Shamish McTavish, the bartender, gestures over to you while he's rubbing a cup. He looks a little down. You don't know this dwarf super well, but if you ever seen a sad dwarf, it's probably this one.
I have.
Yeah. So he looks a little sad, but none too weary. What are you drinking?
I'll have your finest wine, sir.
Ooh, you're in the wrong. That's like if you go to a whiskey bar and you order a margarita, the whole bar stops. And Yardley, being the gentleman that he is, always carries a small carafe sealed on him. He's like, "Now, son, let me." You fucking what? And Yardley's gonna be. He's gonna like, now wait, hold up, gentlemen, everybody. Son, listen now. This is a rough crowd. I'm gonna save you the trouble. I'm gonna pour you a little bit of a glass here, but word to the wise, you don't want to be ordering that around here. I can put in a word, but yeah, you might want to just take some of this. I keep it on hand just for our out of town guests. By the way, I am the great Yardley Quiffin.
Seamus nods to you and says, "I've thrown a dwarf for less," and he takes his leave.
Oh, okay.
About him ordering wine.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there you go, Jim. What? So what else? What? You're new in town. I haven't seen you here before.
I didn't actually do that. That was out of character.
Another NPC at the bar leans kind of like over your conversation next to the character next to the one you're talking to, Yardley. Hey, Peter.
What, Joe?
Soggy Pete is next to you at least.
Ah, Pete. How are you doing? Last time we saw you, you looked a little bit worse for wear. Are you still a little soggy, or are you more mildly damp, Pete, now?
I'm sopping wet.
Sopping Pete. We've got a
Wet ass Peter.
we've had an evolution. What are you drinking tonight, son?
Then he like kind of shows you like sloshes over a tankard.
Take a big old sniff and be like, ah, yes.
So rum ham drippings.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shame is special. Everything. It looks like you've been cut off tonight, boy. Well, there you go. There's the next Rigus. Yeah, so he's gonna be like, "I'll get you one more." How's that sound?
Yeah.
Would you mind heading down over there by the end of the boss so I can talk to this gentleman over here? All right.
Cozy, your character, as you look out and see, ne'er have you seen before such a salty sight of sailors, possibly pirates, some bodacious bards.
Certainly swashbucklers.
Certainly. Very nice. Yeah. But yeah, this looks like a pretty... It doesn't look like you're going to get stabbed here, but this seems to be like some hardened dudes hanging out here. Maybe just what you expected in Saltmarsh.
I didn't know what to expect at Saltmarsh. I've only heard some very sparse tales.
Oh, was that in character?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, well, it's a family environment here, and when we have people that aren't necessarily, now again, family means a different thing to everybody. But when we got
the playground on the side.
When you get people on the jungle gym, and you get a big old rock sprouting out of the ground taking your hat,
you got the big tree with the friendly face on it and the little stump chairs.
Oh man, Stumpy. But what is your name, sir? My name. I'm Yardley Quiffin. I'm the great Yardley Quiffin. We just finished working on a boat. Those are my pupils over there.
I mean, the students raise a glass.
Yeah. Great.
I take a sip of the beverage that you handed me, make a face, and push it far away from where I'm sitting. Well, I'm on official business here in Saltmarsh. I'm from a faraway city known as Magnamar. There's some trouble afoot in the coasts of this area that bring me here.
Magnamar. Would Yardley know about Magnamar? I don't know if he...
Yardley's from
Jaburg. Not Joburg.
Jaburg?
Yeah, Jaburg, not Joburg.
Did I say Joburg?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just saying that just for any South African...
like Johannesburg. Not Johannesburg.
Yeah, not Johannesburg,
Jaburg.
But he's from Jaburg.
Which is short for Badgerburg, right?
No,
it's just Jaburg.
No, he just stuttered. After he rolled his 20 and embarrassed the captain.
Okay. Jaburg is, I think, pretty far from Magnamar.
That is a pretty far off place, son. So what did the coast here have to do with Magnamar?
So the agency I work for has detected some strange happenings in the ocean in this area. There's been some volcanic activity and tectonic activity that concerns us very much, and we've learned of some new actors in this area that we are trying to find out more about.
Ah, so you're a scientist then?
Not exactly.
Oh. Well, while I don't know too terribly much of the terrestrial arts, I am definitely more skilled in the mechanical and magical arts. So anything, just let me know if I can do anything to lend any help, because you seem like a pretty upstanding folk. You said he was a dwarf?
I'm a human.
A human? Yes. Oh, okay. Cool. He's
Quite tall for a dwarf.
Got a normie in this party for the first time.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
No. Oh yeah. Mock was here.
Yeah.
I forgot.
He was.
Yeah,
Jesus fucking Christ.
Plain old
Oh wait,
Mock.
I'm clear that I was not here for session 1, 2, or 3. So fuck off.
True. Yeah.
Well, it's good to meet you. I'm actually here alone. So any help that I can find would be most appreciated.
At that point, the conversation is cut short as Gunkbog rushes over with a tray and a menu and slaps it down right in front of our new friend and say,
Can I have a dexterity save really quick?
Oh no!
Slaps down or slaps the person?
I get
Sorry,
Scrunk
maybe you
mug.
switch back and forth.
No, it's fine. It's quick. I just gotta I just gotta reach.
Crunk
What did you say, Dex?
Dexterity saving throw.
You're gonna get fucked, bro.
12.
You trip over just like a loose bag that's been left on the ground, and you throw the tray. So what comes flying at Yardley and this new character?
What do you think comes flying
It's
at us?
Regis.
Can I do the Tobey Maguire save from Spider-Man?
Make an acrobatics check for me.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
You mean the scene in the gym with the punch?
No, the scene in the fucking
one with the
cafeteria.
tray.
You idiot.
You mean
Which
the scene?
he did for real, by the way.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
What?
They took him like over 100 tries.
I hope he got an Oscar for that.
Oh, a 9 doesn't cut it.
Yeah, you reach out a
hold on.
hand to like catch it,
Can
and
Renlock
Accidentally
intervene?
cast Regis.
you get you get Regis like on each of your fingers, like individual rings.
Can I Luckstone it?
Let me get a Constitution saving throw from both of you.
Can Ridlock intervene and cast like Thunderwave?
I learned something interesting.
Renlock's
about
gonna
Thunderwave
cast polymorph and transform the Minotaur
Regis.
into a dragon.
Oh, this is like in Lord of the Rings when the ring just or
rolled
the
an
rings
8.
of Rig. I rolled a 12. Or no, sorry, I rolled a 16.
recently. Okay. This is an assault to your senses,
Oh,
and you are
no.
instantly nauseated.
Oh god.
It takes everything in your power not to just toss your cookies right on the floor right here and now. You go green around the gills, but you manage to clean it off of your, nice professional uniform that you have on.
Will this maybe make Yardley sneeze by any chance?
Yeah.
Not like on purpose. Like do I have to roll to not sneeze?
Shit! I forgot about your sneeze.
What?
Go ahead and roll Constitution saving throw again.
Yardley has allergies.
So you passed. You passed. Your
Oh yeah, I did
save,
with
so
this.
yeah,
Okay,
you're
okay,
fine.
Because he has allergies, so he and if
Something bad happens if he sneezes.
if it goes
Okay.
off, he might cast fireball.
Oh, okay.
He accidentally set up like an arcane trigger. Then when he sneezes, a fireball comes out.
It shouldn't last for too much longer, though. It
No.
seems like,
Okay.
but just want to spice it up a little bit in an all wooden building.
Yeah.
For the fourth time.
Yeah.
So
Well, I am disgusted.
So at your feet is this pile of like strange meat and overcooked pasta and a large a large orc. Who just accident. This appears to be an accident. It wasn't an attack on your person. Probably.
Oopsie.
Gunk Bob, no,
Oh,
No.
menu.
Gunk Bob.
You gotta put his nose in it.
And
Make him.
Seamus, now you butt out right now. You were supposed to go back there and
It's my bar. You're making a mess of.
It's your bar. Well, you know what? You know who serves this bar? Me. You know who's a patron of this bar? Me. And you know what else needs to happen? Break that roll of newspaper so I can give Gunkbog a scolding.
Yeah, he rolls up the newspaper, ties a little leather strap around it, hands it to
He's
you.
gonna hold it.
And the only thing you can see from the headline and the tied up is beans.
That's been the only headline for years.
Jug tooth kill saw.
They threw beans at him.
Oh yeah.
Beans for arms.
So
You were in the middle. You were in the middle of beating your children.
A soliloquy real quick. So yeah, Yardley's gonna look up like, now Gunkbog, you need to apologize to our new friend who I don't even know his name yet. That was really rude of you.
No, Gunkbog didn't mean to spill the Regis. That good Regis is on the floor now. Gunkbog, sorry.
It's quite all right.
Is this your first time with Regis, son?
Yes, it is.
You might need that wine right now.
I put out my hand to shake Yardley's. Thanks for the info, the help. Nice to meet you. And I grab a handkerchief out of my waistcoat, put it over my hand, and put my hand out to shake Gunkbog's hand.
yeah.
Gunkbog shakes your hand.
Shakes the handkerchief.
He shakes the handkerchief. This is a strange custom. Normally we shake hands.
Yeah, normally I do too.
Okay.
Seamus looks over. Yardley, why didn't you make any of your fancy drinks for the newcomer?
Well, you see, I was working on the boat all day that we were just almost given as a lovely gift. So I can step back and make a couple bevies right now. But first, before I do, we've exchanged pleasantries and some unpleasantries. But what is your name?
I'm called Sir Tenley of the Justiciar Knights.
I came. Sir Tenley. So you're a knighted then, it seems.
I am, yes.
Wow.
Well, when the sun come up, are you dated?
I ignore that.
Oh my god. It took me a minute.
Well, Gunkbog, that's the moon.
What the moon?
It turns you into an ogre at the end when you see the moon.
I think Daffron's dad is the moon.
Zoom over to a dark shaded corner.
Daffron's like, someone said moon. My dad's a dragon. Everyone lied to me. My dad's a dragon. Moss.
So Pete comes over. Hey, Daffron. Good to see you here again.
Pete, I need you to sit with me and brood.
Nope, not drunk enough for this.
So yeah, Yardley's he's like, well, Sir Tenley, it was great to make your acquaintance. Again, I'm Yardley Quiffin. If you need anything, you just let me know, but I need to sling some beverages because it seems we need some assistance.
I'm off to the Rumham.
Would you like to help, actually, Sir Tenley?
Sure. That's the least I could do.
He's to get you away from the Regis anyway.
Yeah.
At least. Now, Gunkbog, I need you to clean that up.
Okay, can Gunkbog eat it still?
Absolute. I'd be insulted if you didn't, Gunkbog.
And Gunkbog bounds over the counter or the bar.
Like leaps on top of the counter with all fours. Is like eating it off the.
Yeah, and then once he's done on the countertop, he jumps down on the floor
Okay.
like a cat eating spilled food.
So certainly behind the bar, it's not the best selection you've seen, but it's serviceable. Mm-hmm.
There's
However,
shockingly no rum though.
yeah, the rum is kept elsewhere. It seems. Yardley has a couple custom creations. I don't know if you wanted to whip out one of those, or certainly if you wanted to make your own drink.
Yardley, why don't you make me one of your custom beverages? I have quite a refined taste, I think. So do with that what you will.
I absolutely can. This one is called the Emerald Gentleman. So what's going to happen is he's gonna flick his Stop. He's gonna
his bean, if you will.
He's going to engorge his clitoris with blood for sexual pleasure.
Damn.
This is one thing I have found pretty easily. Actually. Small circles. So he's going to.
Spell the alphabet with your tongue.
Yeah, that's the verbal and somatic component. Yardley has a pretty prominent like emerald brooch on his person.
Okay.
It's a bolo tie, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bolo tie. So he's gonna. It's what seems like he's gonna activate it. So that's what he puts in the shaker for the Emerald Gentleman, which is a. Have you ever had like a Kool-Aid jammer?
Of course. I like the blue.
I like the green personally, but like the one that kind of like gives you a cooling sensation in your mouth. Mm-hmm. Well, this one kind of gives you a little bit more like sour, and so it's like imbued with a little bit of like thunder wave.
Oh.
And so he's gonna put it in there and shake it up, and he's gonna start pouring them. It was just okay. So we didn't have all the ingredients.
That's fine.
But it was like, it's passable. he's gonna be like, now try the Emerald Cinnamon. This is a again, it's kind of a work in progress, but let me know what you think.
Take a sip. Mm-hmm. I don't enjoy it very much, but I am willing to pretend that I do.
Make a deception check
Do I guess
to be a nice guy.
Is that, what's that
Deception.
opposed against?
Your insight.
I roll a 21.
Ooh. So he's gonna look over, and he's gonna be like, well, looks like it's a pass, right?
Yes.
He's gonna
Thumbs up.
Unless you say the better.
nice shot. So he's gonna start slinging these for all the patrons around the bar. if they need 'em.
Yeah. There's a lot of faces that go like pucker in. They are not expecting like a sour drink. I think you had the Jade Dragon, you had the Rusty Anchor. And I'm blanking on the second one. It was kind of like a middle.
The rusty trombone.
The Alaskan Pipeline.
It's a chocolate mudslide, but we call it the Alaskan Pipeline.
Just shit in your mouth at that.
Anyway, I think those are the two ones that stuck around because the Jade Dragon was kind of like the premier champagne drink, and then the Rusty Anchor was like everything else we had in the bar scraped into a cup. So yeah, there's still like they were expecting like a Jade Dragon refined, or they were expecting this. But they were not expecting sour. So literally, there were a couple people who were into it. There were a couple people who were definitely enjoying it. But on the whole, kind of a mixed bag of reactions.
So this might be seasonal, everybody, but I can tweak the formula once we get a little bit more
kind
ingredients.
of a candy apple fall time.
There's a couple of dudes with like man buns, and they're like, "Yeah, I really like the barnyard character of this one."
So he's gonna try one more.
Yeah.
The Cerulean Chimera. So it's a he's going to
It sounds blue.
Yeah.
it is, but it's like Taki's Blue Heat. So he's going to.
It's spicy.
I've never had that one.
So it's like a jalapeno margarita kind of
Yeah.
deal. So he's going to be he's going to try one more.
Yeah.
And this time he's going to again flip his emerald, but this time it's going to turn into heat, as it were. And he's going to start shaking. This one's going to be in form of shots, so it's a little bit more enjoyable for everybody.
Okay.
Kind of like Fireball, but even.
Yeah. Do you do like a little floater with the fire on top?
No.
With this? Oh, okay.
No fire on top. Okay. But it's but since it's imbued with the emerald, there will be like a green kind of flame on top.
Okay.
But it is he is going to
It's
cast
like a illusory.
It's kind of it's scorching ray. He's going to be like putting into the bevy, shaking it up,
Okay.
pouring all these, and then it kind of emits like a beacon, kind of like from Minecraft of light.
Yeah. Just goes straight up. So you know when Eggplant Boy is like carrying the ground because it's like a bunch of green beams of light shooting up. Yeah. That's
Green beams, string beams.
As people got to start shooting it, they're blinding themselves.
We didn't consider this liability. Yardley, what are you serving in my bar?
Well, I'm trying some stuff since we don't have a bartender out here
You're
right
blinding
now.
my sailors.
But at least I'm giving them something. What are you doing? Giving them nothing. Giving them nothing at all. Rum hand my ass.
One of the patron goes, I figured out a solution. And he's got both eye patches over his eyes. No problem at all. He's like shooting
I can't see.
one after the other. Oh, never mind.
I got better.
I can see.
What was it? It was the Sandy. What's her face?
Wasn't it Sandy Cheeks or like Sandy?
No, it was Sandy something Sandy.
I know you're talking about. She was the kind of gruff
Yeah,
sailor. Yeah.
she's like deaf or something.
Sandy Sea Legs.
Beethoven.
Peggy. Sandy.
I don't remember.
God, yeah, I'm sorry.
But she's introduced and she had like both eye patches on and she couldn't see.
I'm deaf.
Why do you have those eye patches on?
I'm deaf. Because she responds. She thinks blindness is deafness.
Please do not speak to the sound engineer. He is deaf.
Okay, I probably have a note for that. Hang on.
I'm sorry.
Seaweed Sandy.
Seaweed Sandy, that's right.
It's like Gale the Snail.
Oh god. Seaweed Sandy. There was Porous Pete, who we haven't seen in a while because
He's porous.
He's dead. He can only come on land once a year.
Oh.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I don't steal ideas. Yeah, so it's kind of a bumping night here in the Emptiest Net. Sir Tenley, you have a mission. You shared it with Yardley. I guess what's your plan of action to, I guess, get it done? Like, what's your...
Well, I guess I need a
next
boat. We're checking out activities in the ocean. So,
I also have a submarine.
a submarine. Okay, that would be even better.
They have a crab.
Even better. Still, better still, crab.
Marine.
A Crussy, if you will.
You have to enter.
It's gonna
enter the
stick.
Crussy.
The Crussy has entered the chat.
Damn, I need to change all my like username profiles to the Crussy. Oh my god.
Yeah. So, what I really need is the means to check out what's going on underwater.
All right.
Well, you look upon a motley crew. I'm not gonna. I can't remember any Motley Crue songs right now.
Neither can their singer.
Kickstart my heart.
Vince Neil.
Yeah.
Smoking in the boys' room.
He did Paranoid.
Someone was heckling us on
Crazy
one of our
Train.
shows. It was one of the bass players' friends, Alex, and they're like, Alex, you just sound like just Vince Neil. And I'm like, hey, that's not fair. Alex has sang more words tonight than Vince Neil has in the last 25 years.
Was that the one we watched where he's just like, was it Dr.
Yeah,
Love?
it was Kickstart My Heart.
Kickstart My
yeah, got my heart.
Oh man,
That's what he sings.
that's what coasting a career
That's
sounds
talent.
like. I like it.
That's talent.
Hey,
Imagine killing
No money, no
like
problems.
2 people in a car crash.
oh damn, did he do that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I do that often.
Hey, it's the hole digger. Do you,
No, not
do you,
kill people. Just imagine it.
Yeah. Do you like? Does Renlock like wash up before he goes to the bar? Or does he still have like dirt all over his paws?
Yeah, he's clean.
Okay.
Renlock, nice of you to join us. It seems you've watched Dune earlier. How are you?
That was a good movie. Same old, same old. It seems like there's a lot of rigus going on tonight.
Yes. I've been trying to stop. I've been trying to quell that with more alcohol so they wouldn't notice the rigus scent.
Rigus in the rigging, if you will.
Ooh.
Got like ropes like going back and forth in the emptiest net with like rigus like hanging off of it.
At least it's better than burning this place down again.
I agree.
Again.
Yeah.
The original empty net was burnt down by the real Big Nick because he did he was bartending and he was like doing a bunch of flashy stuff and no one cared because they were it's a seedy bar and no one gives a shit about that. And he got really mad, so he threw a flaming cocktail on the wall. Oh no! I threw a flaming cocktail on the wall and then cast pyrotechnics on it to make it explode.
Well,
and burnt
and
the
then
bar down.
Yeah.
the-
Was that the second time?
You were the seediest character of
second-
all.
So
There was
the
one time
very
off
first
camera.
time, right? The
Yeah.
very first time we burned it down was before the story started.
Yeah, it's like pyrotechnics because JP was involved. Because Simmons was involved.
Right. Simmons had explosives
That
and
was-
blew
that
out
was
the
off
back
screen.
of
I
the bar.
understand now.
That was off screen. And then the second time was in play.
Right.
That the real Big Nick?
Yeah.
The real Big Nick burnt down.
Did we
the
only burn it
original
down
bar,
twice?
Which was in the town of Saltmarsh.
Right.
Only
Twice,
twice.
okay.
Stop. Don't give me stop. Just stop.
Third time's a charm.
It's not Justice League.
And that burnt down the actual like entire bar. So the bar got moved to the
boat.
the deck of their boat for a while, and then they relocated to this is an like very old ancient mansion. It's been renovated and like brought up to date.
That's where we met Daffrin, right?
Brought up
Yeah.
to
Yeah. And it has a smuggler's cove in the bottom and a private dock.
That's where Eggplant
And
Boy
weasels in
lost
the
his
garden.
hand.
And, yeah.
And giant weasels in the garden, apparently.
Is the Fight Club still happening?
The weasels are now
Not to your knowledge.
the weasels are now the parking attendants.
They've been domesticated.
They really had a glow up. they really got their shit together.
Jesus. They unionized.
They're like the weasel from the new
Goddamn weasels.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Just a weasel.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so this is slightly outside of the city limits, like maybe like a 5-mile walk.
Okay.
But it has like a nice overlook over the ocean. And from what you can tell, there's a little light coming from a downstairs cave as you look out on the ocean. So it appears that this has like a smuggler's dock
Okay.
or something. A little discreet getaway.
Okay.
This is actually the most ideal defensive position for Saltmarsh.
Pretty good, yeah. They were able to hold off an entire siege for a while. But yeah, these appear to be the heroes of Saltmarsh that you heard about in your dossier or read about
Interesting.
in your dossier.
Now Not what I
there's-
expected.
Yeah, there's an individual
Not
who's
what anybody ever is expecting.
yeah. There's an individual mentioned that you do not see, and that'd be Captain Fargus Flintlock. But no one has mentioned where he is or his whereabouts, like directly to you.
Okay.
So the evening is yours. Whatever you want to do.
Gunkbog already ruined everything. And now he's got to go sit in timeout.
Seamus restarted another batch of Rigus and got some rum ham going again. So
Great. Yarley's. I
All's
mean,
good.
Yarley's still slinging.
slinging
So
drinks.
how far are we from the beach?
Here it's kind of like rocks, like a cliff face, like
Okay.
I think Cliffs of Dover,
Okay.
and then you could get to like a sandy beach if you walked towards Saltmarsh, and there would be a bit more like sand in that direction.
How far would that be?
Not long, like maybe a mile.
I kind of want to check out the beach and see if I can see any signs of what I'm looking
Do a
for.
little investigation. Yeah. Do you take anyone with you?
Anyone who wants to come.
Salty boys, here we come.
Wants to come with me.
It did make
It's a
it better.
little group activity, eh?
Who wants to come together?
Yeah.
Right now. Over me.
So I would say if you're looking to specifically identify someone, Gunkbog has some bulk if you want to be
Yeah,
protected.
Yardley is slinging drinks, so he's busy.
Gunkbog.
Think Tom Cruise from bartending.
I'll have a Cuba Libre.
I heard Tom Cruise from Top Gun, right?
No, from he was in a
I'll have
Flair
a-
bartending movie. I think
I'll have
I
a
don't remember-
Kokomo Rock, please.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm headed to the beach.
Gunkbog like the beach.
All right, Gunkbog's coming. Gunkbog.
Mhm.
Wait, what was your character's name?
Rinlock?
Grinlock?
Rinlock.
Renlock.
Yeah.
Renlock, are you coming to the beach?
Okay. What are we doing?
I'm looking for signs of
Worms.
Yeah, I'm looking for worms.
Oh, I can show you where they're at.
nanomachines.
I'm looking for signs of Sahuagin activity.
Do I know anything about Sahuagin activity?
Yeah, make an investigation check. It's a little bit retroactive. Does Renlock read the papers?
Well, yeah, he loves them.
He loves the papers?
He goes out and gets them every
It's
morning.
nice betting for him.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll with advantage then.
Yeah, what do you think he wraps the potatoes in?
Hold on, what is it I'm rolling against?
Investigation.
It's kind of confusing advertisement because he's selling potatoes and they're all wrapped up in newspapers that say nothing but beans on them.
15.
15. So Jugtooth Killsaw has been writing off and on about the Sahuagin. Obviously, they were a big threat to Saltmarsh early on, but with the heroes of Saltmarsh having made their debut and sort of sticking around, they haven't made as direct, aggressive moves as they were in the past. So they are still a threat, though they haven't. There hasn't been anything in recent memory or in the news that they've.
Oh, yeah, they tried to invade and kill everybody. Look, I got this cool sword here. And he holds up a Sahuagin
Are you a historian?
wave-cuttered sword. No.
Yeah, so the sword he
What's
holds
history?
up, yeah, the sword he holds up is exactly sort of what you're looking for in terms of like clues that the Sahuagin would
okay.
be around because
Okay.
it's clearly made by Sahuagin.
Maybe he's actually a Sahuagin that was changed into a gnome.
The handle is made for like thin hands to grip. Don't ask me what that looks like, because they're shark people.
Yeah.
So
All right, let's head to the beach.
Well, the Finns are the same ethnic group as the Russians, so whatever Russians can grip.
shut up. You can grip these nuts.
dinga
bitch.
dinga derg.
What?
I'm a Finnish shark. I
We
don't
said no racism.
know. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Can't make fun of the shark people.
That's racist.
All right, so we're at the beach.
All you have to do is turn them upside down.
Dude, this is
Yes.
actually the precursor to Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah, this is
I
my
just realized.
this is my Shark Boy
is the
Lava
origin
Girl
story.
fanfic. Yeah, I'm just making you guys play through my fanfic. So yeah, you go down to the beach. It's just a short walk. So what in particular are you looking for? Like
I've heard reports that the Sahuagin have actually started appearing on the beach itself actually attacking people or I don't know, causing a ruckus in general.
Civil disturbance.
Yeah, civil disturbance.
Yeah. Well, they certainly haven't been like openly like sieging buildings or whatever. Go ahead and roll a perception check. You're looking for, I'm guessing, like tracks or
Tracks or like stuff
detritus.
droppings. No,
coprolite.
Yes.
Guys, I think we just found
Tastes like Sahuagin.
a
Yes.
shit eater. This guy just wants to eat shit.
My mission is to taste the shit of every race in the land.
My gut bacteria is so healthy.
So diverse. All right, what am I doing? Perception?
Perception, yeah.
It's like that South Park episode with Tom Brady's shit.
Oh, a nat 20.
Holy fuck.
Rolled a nat 20.
Yeah. So you are cruising along, and you see where some tracks from the sea lead up to a spot, but there was an attempt to like spread the sand back around behind them as they left. So you see tracks there and back, and an attempt to obscure them, but they don't get all of them. And it leads to a point, like a single, like there's something there, and the sand is disturbed there.
Okay, what if I dug around a little bit?
Yeah. You just use your hands.
Sure.
Okay. Use your hands. You're sort of moving, and you see you find a box, maybe 2 feet by 2 feet and 3 feet deep.
Try to open the box.
Yeah, it is a crate that is like sealed with nails.
Okay.
But you can tell by the wood that this has been underwater for like a long amount of time. You don't immediately recognize what kind of wood it is either.
Okay.
So because of its sort of size, you'll either need some help to pull it out, or you'll need to like open it with a tool of some kind.
All right, gents, let's pull this box out of this hole.
I can open it.
Gunk bug got
You could open it.
Yeah.
All right, let's open the box. Smash box.
Cast Thunderwave on it. Or Shatter. Either one, whichever works best.
Let's see.
We must smash the
Gunk
box.
bug also has like
I
a
think
strength
Shatter
of
would
1,000 million.
Okay.
So
Okay. Good to know.
Let's cast
So what
Shatter
happens
on it.
first, Shatter or Gunk Bog Shatter?
If you cast Shatter,
Roll
everything,
initiative
everything
on
in a
this box.
10-foot radius has to do a con saving throw.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay. Not going to do that.
Okay. Gunk Bog, what do you want to do? You
well,
want to like
lift
rend
it up out of the ground first,
Yeah, you can. It's pretty heavy.
but I can lift and move objects as if I was one size larger.
Yeah, which is a lot of weight. So
Yeah.
you're able to pick it up out of the sand.
That is the worst pour I've ever seen in my life.
Holy shit!
It's Natty Bow, dude.
Oh no,
It's
the
only way-
quality.
it's the only way to make it serviceable is if it's
Quality
flat when I drink it.
Do you know what I like about my shitty beer? Making it shittier.
What makes it better? I get to taste all the flavors instead of the carbonation that burns my tongue.
my tongue. It hurts my tummy.
He just enjoys the bad head.
Hey,
Bad head's better
head
than
is like
no.
pizza. Head is like pizza.
True.
Yeah, no such thing as bad. Even when it's bad, it's
Tombstone
good.
or fucking
still
DiGiorno
bad.
or
Oh,
goddamn-
no, I don't know. There's some
Head
bad
is
pizza.
still hit.
It's better reheated in the morning.
All right, so we've got
Is that a corpse joke?
coprophilia.
Is it? Are we
got
talking about
necrophilia.
trying to get head from dead people? I just want to be completely obvious here. Is that what we're talking about?
Can you get head from dead people?
Bro,
Can you get...
As long as it doesn't separate
You can get head from anything.
from the rest of the body.
just ask dolphins.
It might be easier at that point.
So he's getting the head off of his Natty Bow right now.
You ever seen a dolphin bite a fish in half and use it as a fleshlight?
No, I don't want to see that.
No, I have not.
I saw that on Imgur one time.
that's
Oh
a very
my God.
weird concoction of phrase. You ever seen a gorilla just look at a mango and fuck the shit out of it in front of its mate?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Oh, that was Summit 11.
You ever see a gorilla hate fucking mango?
Downtown 7-Eleven.
Unrelated, but I was looking at Christmas gifts for a 1-year-old, and there was a National Geographic like veterinary care chimp set. It's like a little like stuffed monkey with like a stethoscope and like a little syringe and a little banana, and it was super cute. But I was also like, syringe?
That's going to be Sawyer if he gets his job at AstraZeneca.
Does it come with a sign language book too, so I can
Communicate with your coworkers.
Yeah. I can teach my 1-year-old a freebase stare.
You ever seen that German monkey testing lab where they oh god, it's actually horrible, but they have like
German Monkey Testing Lab, new band name called it.
yeah. What's the genre on that?
Sludge metal.
Name of your porno.
Well, no, I guess this is kind of sad, but they have the monkeys like their heads are like held in place with like a metal band, and then like their arms and legs are like strapped in. You can tell they're like screaming in the picture. It's horrible. Anyway,
Now I'm sad.
yeah.
Way to bring down the mood here.
Yeah. So Gunkbog pulled a crate out of the sand.
And it turns out to be a German monkey testing lab.
Your very
My God.
first German monkey testing
Liam
lab.
and tiny German monkey testing.
Morning cadence.
Okay, German monkey testing lab has to be a new spell. I don't know what it does yet, but get on that.
Dude, that should be our.
That's your capstone of the Quiffen Academy.
Yeah.
It cuts the top of the head off of something, so its brain
God.
is just exposed.
So, how do you want to open it? If you want to,
Can I do it? So it's nailed shut.
it is, yeah.
Can I get finger strength under it?
Yeah.
Finger grip
Yeah.
and pull?
Yes, you can. And with your roll before, you're able to open it up, and inside you see some kind of arcane implement. It's a little bit beyond you, but you can roll Arcana anyway because you also identified the
keystone, right?
the keystone.
No.
I know what it is.
Eventually, the keystone, and then the humidor or whatever, the fumigator from the the Drowned Forest too.
Right, but that was when I was smart bog. Mm-hmm. You said Arcana?
Arcana.
That is an 11.
Okay. You don't immediately know what this is, but you get the impression that this was supposed to be left here.
Gunkbog think it's supposed to be left here, which why it was in a box on the ground.
I'm going to take a look at it.
Yeah. Arcana. Anybody else that's interested in?
Yardley's slinging drinks.
19.
Okay.
Pretty good. Yeah. You know this to be some kind of energy focusing device, some sort of like magical focus for someone to do something. I know that's really vague, but some sort of remote magic hub, basically.
Is it all in one piece?
Yes. It is like set up.
So I'm going to take it out and put it on the sand. Mm-hmm. And too bad I don't know Ray of Frost. What would happen if I cast a spell at it?
Try it and see.
We'll start with something easy here. How about grease?
Okay.
It's the grease.
So you cast grease. Tell me sort of like where you're trying to like cast it like into the device. I guess. Yeah. So perfect. That like energy you have and focus and intent immediately sends the energy of the spell focused into the device, and you see a beam of light like blip over the horizon, and then nothing happens.
Huh.
Like there should be grease like around where you cast it if this was like a normal device of some kind.
Well, I have a hypothesis here that whatever's on the other side is now full of grease. So, if this is Sohuagin, actually, maybe we could send a fireball through there and we wouldn't have to worry about him for a while. It's worth a
Smoke 'em
shot.
out, boys.
Well, you did just grease it, so you can now create
Yeah.
an inferno.
You wanna follow up?
Why not? We'll cast fireball at it.
You have
All right.
murdered a civilization.
A tiny civilization.
Some dad just got the promotion of his life, and then he sees a firestorm coming at.
So you begin to weave the spell, and you feel like the magical energies like tugging at the device, and you cast it, and once again the energies, the fireball starts to form that is like pulled in like some sort of suction, some kind of funnel, and the blip of light goes over the horizon again.
Is there any like follow up on the other side, like a little?
Screams.
Give me a perception check.
19.
You think if you like focus really hard way in the distance, you think you see like some bubbles like underneath the surface of the water, like way out there.
Is this Sahuagin make?
Yeah, you could probably guess that. At least, Sir Tenley might be able to tell you more about that. What? I guess what characteristics identify it as like Sahuagin make?
They smell fishy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
They're named Bruce.
If they're made of
Don't bring me down, Bruce.
Coral?
like they're made of coral. Maybe some obsidian. Yeah.
Shark teeth.
Shark teeth.
Ooh-ha-ha.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rinlock turns around, looks at everybody, says, I think I just killed a bunch of people, and then starts walking back towards the bar.
Nice. So Gunkbog and Sir Tenley are left alone on the beach with this like sort of like what looks like a magical like survey, like one of those survey scopes that survey teams bring out that's like pointed towards the horizon. What are you two doing?
I'm so glad Yarly wasn't here for that. He would have.
I think I'm gonna pocket the artifact.
Yeah, it's so with its like legs extended, it's almost literally like a survey scope. So the legs like telescope in, and it's more of like one of those early '90s video cameras or like late '80s video cameras.
Okay.
So it's got a little size to it.
Okay. I guess I can carry it back to the old HQ. I don't know.
Yeah.
Gunkbog help if you don't want to carry that.
Gunkbog, I don't deserve you.
Rinlock yells back over his shoulder, it's probably not a great idea. Remember, I just killed a bunch of people on the other side of this thing.
It is evidence.
It is evidence.
Well, not that, but what if someone sends something back the other direction?
They're
If
dead. They
there's
don't have to
anybody
worry.
left.
That's more intel for me, bro.
Cool. So
We'll
what do
see
you
what
want to
happens.
do? Yeah. So what does happen? You come back to the MTS net?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
And I tell everyone this is a video camera. Do not worry about this.
Don't tape over my wedding.
Yeah.
Don't do anything you don't want the public to see.
Cool.
Don't
So
worry that I'm taking us to the bathroom.
The bar has winded down quite a bit as you cross like the meadow leading up to the MTS net. It's a nice like nightly breeze. You hear the crickets chirping. You walk in through the saloon doors of the MTS net. You see Yardley is finishing up serving the last drink to Soggy Pete, of course. Who else? Hey, Peter. And you see Sir Tenley walking in with this like very like. At first glance, it almost looks like he's carrying a crab with a handle on it, but you soon realize that no, this is some kind of like artifact cobbled together from like bits of like bone and obsidian and coral.
Could I infer that it's Sahuagin, or maybe not?
Yeah, maybe you want to play that out.
Actually, Rinlock gets back
Yeah, would get
a little back earlier.
first, yeah.
And, back a little earlier. And walks in, says, hey, Yardley, I think I just killed a bunch of people.
Yardley just got finished serving Soggy Pete water, and he's looking over. It's like, Renlock, what do you mean?
Like, make people dead.
The women and the children, too.
I'm aware of Renlock. I'm aware of the act of killing people, but what in Salt Marsh or where?
Oh, no, it's somewhere else.
Does Daffrin perk up when he hears that?
Killing. The shark bastards have died. I feel it in my blood. I'm hungry. What? What? How? What happened? What happened? Where'd you guys go?
The beach.
Were there people at the? I just thought you three were at the beach. Was there anybody else there?
No, there wasn't.
Now Sir Tenley comes through with the crab camera.
He's looking over. He's like, "That's a Sahuagin artifact. Where did you get that? What's happening right now?"
We found it buried under the beach. I set it up. Are we like sharing a room? Like, how's this?
Currently, you're in like the common area, like the large bar room area.
Okay. Do we? Can I invite the other guys upstairs to my suite?
Sure.
Gotta be
Are you
that
gonna
type
pay
of
for a
party.
suite?
You gonna fucking pay for it, Virgin?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So money changes hands. Do you guys go meet him?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
was like, please excuse my unprofessionalism, but Renlock just said he killed people, and now you're bringing a Sahuagin artifact in here. So what exactly is going on? Gunkbog, I need someone with sense to tell me what's happening.
Gunkbog don't have any money, so I don't got no sense.
I touch the hammer.
Well, it appears, Sir Yardley, that this magical artifact seems to be some kind of magical refocuser or a teleporter for spells. Our good Renlock cast grease upon it, and no grease formed around him, and a light shut off across the horizon, and the same happened when he cast Fireball, mostly immediately afterwards.
Yardley.
We are simply inferring that there is an inferno raging somewhere else.
This is gonna end in this bar setting fire again.
Yardley's, you can see his like posture just kind of sink real quick.
Knock pipes up. He's like, "Yep, that's what happened."
Renlock needs therapy.
As
He is the
unfortunately
therapist.
as the captain is, where is the captain? I don't even know. But you are the first mate, so this, I guess, is your problem.
It appears your crew is in need of a captain.
Oh.
And Soggy Pete tries to stand up and says, I am willing to volunteer for the position.
Well, let's put it to a vote then. All in favor say aye. Great. All in favor.
Aye.
All opposed. Great.
Aye.
There we go. Unfortunately, Soggy Pete, your services will no longer be needed. The ayes have it in this case.
Oh, wait, yeah, he's in your room. I forgot he's not. He just followed you in.
How is he in my room?
Don't mind if I do.
Please exit my room. I paid good money.
Yeah, Soggy Pete takes a sleep. Eggplant Boy pops his head around the corner and says, Can I get you anything, sir?
I think we'll be fine.
Okay. And he leaves. Closes the door.
All right.
Renlock, we need to discuss this unnecessary loss of life first.
Was
Well,
it?
We simply don't know what happened.
We don't know if anyone died.
And if it is, it's just probably Swaggin. So is that really a bad thing?
It's
Sharks are people too, so
Yes, but they're evil sharks, right?
not if you turn them upside down. Then they go to sleep.
Sleepy sharks.
But just because they're sleeping doesn't mean they're not evil.
Evil is referential, I believe.
Like my ex-wife.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
I remember 2006 very vividly.
My wife.
So you found this at the beach, you said.
Yes, it was hidden under the sand.
Is this going to help your surveying efforts?
I think so. It's evidence.
Well, this might seem a bit unorthodox to ask, Sir Tanley, but would you mind if I spent a day with dropping this off with my students to examine a little bit more?
Students.
Why, yes, I run the school of artificing, as it were.
Sounds perfect. I have no knowledge about. I have very limited knowledge about these types of artifacts, so I think it might be in better hands under your professional care.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
And then Renlock holds up his one null finger. He says, by the way, as I mentioned earlier, as they were carrying it back, that we shot fireballs through there, so something might be coming the other direction.
Point it away from your face. Point it away from your face.
Do not stare into the barrel.
To store around people.
Yeah.
At least ones you don't want dead.
There is a room at the school where we have a testing facility that will be safe.
Okay.
Is it a German monkey testing lab?
We finally brought it back around. Yeah. Apparently, German monkeys form like a null field around magical items.
No, I was going to say they're the scientists that are testing the devices.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Have you guys watched Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
The German monkeys are the scientists.
Yeah, the like Morty net around like it's like that, but with
Thousands
German
of Mortys
monkeys.
screaming in pain. They cause the shield.
Yeah, it's oh god, that'd be like a horrible like grim dark Yardley. He's like,
Jesus
look,
Christ.
behold my students. Like, oh shit. So Certainly, it sounded like you turned over the artifact to Yardley.
I did.
Okay. Yardley, what do you do with it?
I'm going to take it to the school and put it in a hopefully magically safe area.
He's gonna put it in his desk.
There has to be like a
In his
few
butt.
null anti-magic boxes.
Yeah, I mean,
for
you have to practice your
dangerous
skills
artifacts.
just in case something happens in the room. So it's like no magic
Yeah.
effects need to happen.
Given that it was like all hands on deck, literally with the ship this morning, like pretty much no one's awake. There's you have a couple like school security guards who wave you in,
Resource officers.
resource officers, and they wave you in. You secure it and leave a note. I don't know. Is there any particular individuals you want to work on the artifact?
If Eggplant Boy's available,
Yeah.
I think I could.
He's on duty tomorrow.
I think I could trust him.
Cool.
And then another student if they are a more.
Make him the project Eggplant Boy, the project lead.
Yeah, and then he can. I trust him to work autonomously through or by himself.
Sweet. So it's getting pretty late. Do you all want to turn in at this point, or do you want to try to press through the night?
I feel like a good night's sleep will do us all some good.
Excellent.
Good night's sleep.
Cool. Go ahead and take your long rest. And
Take a quick break.
yeah. Let's
You're
let's
right,
go ahead and
Cozy.
finish up this session real
One
quick.
does not simply drink Keystone and Mordor.
Are we back?
Yeah.
Awesome. Welcome back. For it's been like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
For the
Just literally-
for me when I'm listening to this in the car.
I cross-edited it so there's literally no gap in the audio.
Yeah. So we're I don't need to recap. I was wanting to recap, but you guys took a rest.
Long rest.
Long rest. Getting started. Next thing. One of you needs a boat. The rest of you have a boat.
We have 2 boats.
More than one boat. But
It's not a boat.
And a submarine.
It's a ship.
yeah.
Yo, we have a fleet
Well, we do actually
almost.
have a boat and 2 ships.
Not a boulder. It's a rock.
Can we sell him the boat?
No, get the fuck out of here.
Pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. So, what do you want to do?
I put on my flippy floppies. We get on the boat.
Well, I think
I would love the power move of Sir Tenley just like getting his stuff and like getting on the biggest boat he can find.
Getting on that
I feel like-
goddamn boat.
the SSSSSS is still being retrofitted by Quiffen Academy, right?
The whole week that passed, that was like the retrofitting and like customization has already taken place.
there's someone that probably would say, "What the hell is this person doing on my boat?"
Yeah. So,
But let's go.
certainly, with your luggage, you like sort of drop it on the deck, and one of the hands, sailors, I guess, comes up to you. It's like looks pretty like muscular, like got some like battle scars. He looks like a pretty tough guy. Comes up, crosses his hands, and goes, "Hey, sir, hey,
Goofy.
what are you doing here?
I'm your new superior.
Who
Big
sent
dick
you?
move.
Yeah. Who sent you?
Mr. Quiffen.
Oh, really? Did he send you a note or something?
I didn't.
He reaches
I
in
show him my Justiciar Knight scroll. Official business. This is official Justiciar Knight of Magnamar business, sir.
All right. That doesn't mean too much to me. Go and roll. Are you trying to intimidate, or are you trying to like persuade him that you do have the authority?
I feel like it's persuasion.
I'll do
'cause you
persuasion.
haven't-
Persuasion.
Would
Yeah.
it not be dissuasion?
Dissuasion.
I'm going to persuade him that I'm intimidating
26.
him.
Oh my Jesus. Yeah. He goes, well, if you're conducting an investigation, I suppose you can like look around. But this is personal property, so I don't know what you're doing with all those bags, but make it snappy.
Sir, do you have low T?
Do you mean?
I'll teabag your mother if that's what you're asking.
Do you mean Falco?
Goofy.
You have to destroy Sora, Kingdom Hearts.
Tell my Maxie.
I love him.
Holy shit. Thank you for that reference. I think I forced everybody to listen to that.
Cozy and I have been
the
on that one
podcast.
for a little while.
Dude,
Yeah.
that video kills me.
Gosh, Mickey, you're asking me to choose between my conscience and my country. A good soldier just does what he's told. A good soldier follows orders, Goofy. And that's what we're doing. Following orders. Okay.
Well, how about you follow orders and let me on this goddamn boat?
Well, sir, like I said, you're already...
he is just Mickey now.
Well, sir, you're on this boat. You can conduct an investigation, but make it quick, I guess, because I don't really know what you're doing here.
Can Yardley come up to the boat?
Yeah.
Well, hold on now, everybody.
Hey, Mr. Quiffin.
Hello, Mickey. How are you?
I'm doing great.
His name is Mickey.
His name is Mickey now.
Canonically.
Well, actually, to avoid a copyright, Mackie Moose.
Wacky Moose.
Wacky whoosh.
His name is Mickey Rourke.
Goddamn motherfuckers! Jesus Christ, motherfucker! Shit, cock ass bitch. Fuck.
I belong here in Vietnam.
Well,
I don't know anything else.
Yeah, so Mickey,
That's all I know.
he's our new investigator. He's offered to charter our boat
Oh, I understand. Okay.
For a-
My apologies, Mr.
for a hefty sum owed for our
Tenley.
first charter.
Mr. Tenley. I
Sir
apologize.
Tenley.
I look forward to working with you. I apologize
You
for
as well.
the miscommunication.
It's okay.
It's quite all right. Now, Mickey, there was a project down at the school. Eggplant was working on something. I think he requested you as well.
Oh, okay. I'll be off.
And he steps off the boat, walks the like 6, 7 mile hike to Quiffin Academy.
I just couldn't hear the Mickey voice.
Like, I can't do that anymore.
Exit.
Hey, I'm Ricky.
I'm Minnie.
I'm Mickey.
Ricky Rouse.
I'm Ronda Rousey.
I'm Oscar the Grouch.
Anyway, Mr. Quiffin, if there's anything you need, while Mickey's gone, you just let me know, all right?
Well, thank you so much, High Tea. That's what we call it.
Not gonna lie, this is definitely gonna hurt my voice later.
High tea.
I agree. I couldn't speak last week. That's why I couldn't.
Hi is my first name. You can just call me Mr. T if you want.
I got you, T. So we have Well, this is Sir Tenley. So can you please show him to some accommodations?
Yes, sir. Of course. If you'll follow me down, you may have to clear out some questionable belongings that were brought into this compartment, but shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
This was made as a request. I don't really understand. He opens the door, and there's just moss everywhere in this room.
How quaint.
It's
not
this
actually
room
moss.
It wasn't grown in here, thankfully. As you see, it was like picked and then thrown in here.
Okay.
from the nether region of gnomes.
Yeah. And he goes, there was a retainer, I guess, that sticks around, and I guess whenever he may come back, the captain wants him to feel comfortable. I guess this moss does that. It's damn unsanitary, if you ask me.
Quite. Yes.
Anyway, you want me to clean this out before?
Please. Yes.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
have to. You don't have to get rid of it. Just box it up for.
Yeah, sure.
For the future.
Sure thing. And he grabs a barrel and he's like shoving moss in as much as he can. Puts a cap on it. He says, it'll be in the cargo bay if you want it.
I won't.
Big Nick came down to the boat and he intercepts the barrel and is like, hey, one moment. Let me take that barrel. And he goes and puts it back on the dock, opens a lid, pours some alcohol in it, and lights it on fire.
And the boat goes up.
No, I took it off.
It still goes up.
Nick, no.
This is wood, son.
I took it off the boat on the dock.
Which is also made of wood.
It's still
Yeah, but
close
it's much
enough.
wetter wood.
It's wet wood.
I'm gonna take it to the drowned forest and burn it down.
It's dry now because we saved it.
Adelatha
the dry
comes over
forest.
and just Sparta kicks it like right off the dock, right in front of you, Big Nick. She just slowly shakes her head in silence.
Everyone just pisses on it.
This is Saltmarsh.
It was the joke, bro.
You know you can't do that, Big Nick.
I know, but I miss our little pyro sometimes. I just felt compelled.
We all do.
She reaches over and puts a hand on your shoulder and goes and breaks your spine. Just sorry.
There's still beer in this one.
Whoa.
She reaches over and puts a hand on your shoulder and goes, "You're the only one who misses him." And she walks away.
You got broken glass all over your duvet. That's a Top Gear quote. Sorry.
Oh shit! I got some beer on my salt marsh.
Yeah, who's
Oh, now it's immersive.
Too bad it's not rum ham.
Some salt on your beer
everyone
marsh.
shit on it, and we got Rigus.
Yeah. So, where are you off to?
We're done.
Okay.
Well, I was thinking we could head in the direction that we thought we saw those bubbles after we destroyed that entire civilization, presumably.
Yeah.
What about Blossom and Buttercup?
I liked Blossom.
Chemical
Yeah.
sex.
Oh my God.
Is that the porn
They're
parody?
children.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Renlock, you were the last person to have sort of eyes on where that directed you. If you would please make a survival check to see if you can like spot that same general vicinity.
Is Renlock spotting?
General vicinity.
He's
I mean, he was
train
the one
spotting.
who saved. He was the one who saw the.
Can this be like Master and Commander? I want to be Russell Crowe because then it's Gladiator. We haven't done that so long.
Holy shit!
Like Arcana
don't get it.
survival? 11.
You are pretty sure you know like where, and like it's not super specific or it's not super. Not super specific, but you think
That way.
you've identified the area. Yeah.
the direction.
He comes
direction.
walking up the gangplank and high fives Ricky and says, "We sold the boat."
Oh yeah. Wait, what? I work here, man.
And
It's
just
my
walk-
livelihood.
Keeps walking on by.
Yeah. So
I would definitely trust Renlock based off his personality. Just say that way, even if he's not sure.
you're going some way if you just follow it. So
If we keep going straight, we'll get back to where we are.
there are 4 ship roles. You have captain, you have first mate, you have quartermaster. Actually, there's more than 4. Bosun, and chef surgeon. So
Is that chef and surgeon?
Yeah, it's the same.
Jesus Christ.
Can I
Yeah.
be the surgeon?
No, goddamn no.
There's only one chef in this crew.
yeah. So who is what?
Seamus is the chef, obviously.
Seamus is chef. So
yeah, that was.
I vote Yardley for captain.
all right.
I guess Yardley will have to accept as captain.
I'll be
Well-
first mate.
Okay.
Whoa.
What is a bosun?
Bosun's the.
Higgs boson.
I want to say that's like the quartermaster.
Doesn't
They
he
deal
do-
with
doesn't he-
the crew.
Doesn't he? Oh, I thought he did like navigation stuff.
I think you're right. I think you're
Could be
more
wrong.
right. Than
Could be wrong.
I would trust or have Gunkbog be first mate or Renlock be first mate, and then
okay.
Tenley be quartermaster.
Okay, that's fine.
If that
No, that's fine.
aligns more with Bosun.
Well, usually when there is a foreign sailor on a ship, they serve the first mate's role. Like an exchange officer, they're usually the first mate.
I'm the foreigner.
But this ain't no ordinary ship.
That's true.
And
the ship
historically, I mean the captain's not here, but historically the captain lorded the first mate position. Like he held it in very high regard for some reason. Like
there's only-
Francis was first mate like forever, and it was until
no, Francis was first mate for like us an episode, and then Big Nick was first mate.
That's
What?
right, yeah. And
Was he really?
Big Nick,
Or no, Big Nick was first mate, and then he went to school, and then Francis became first mate.
yeah.
What was Mock?
Mock
Yeah,
was
it
also
was-
first mate.
Was he really?
Yeah,
I think so.
Because he actually sailed the
on the original
sailed the ship.
on the original
Yeah.
SSSSS
Yeah.
when it blew up on the picture on the front.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh no, Bosun is in charge of equipment.
equipment?
In the crew. Yeah, so I was wrong.
So I think you've been assigned to Bosun
Okay,
by the captain.
I am.
Of
I'm
your-
Bosun.
All right.
So Renlock, what would you like to do?
Whatever. Surgeon. I can take people
If
apart.
you say if you are given a choice of what to do and you're like, I'll be the surgeon, like that's never a good sign.
confidence I
That's-
want in my
that's
medical
not a good
professionals.
sign.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be the surgeon. You know.
Yeah, you know how it would be.
I can cut people.
I guess we make Renlock. Oh wait, no, because Captain was or not a captain. R.I.P. No, because
You're the captain.
Is he
Seamus
dead?
was.
Is Captain dead?
How about Master of Arms?
Yeah, you've
Master-
got arms.
You can be master.
Yep, I got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Bare arms.
So that's the bosun. So
Sweet.
We got 2 bosons.
You're the bosun.
Double buzz.
High five, Tinley.
Bosoms, if you will.
yeah,
Tenley's the first mate.
yeah. I was gonna say
Gunkbog,
Tenley should be the first mate because
First
he's the exchange officer.
Okay, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and then Gunkbog. We already have our chef. So what else?
What was the other role?
The rudder.
Oh yeah,
The anchor position is open.
That's Gunkbog.
I could be the Seamus, the anchor / navigator from the anchor position.
Quartermaster.
as long as
bosun.
Gunkbog's not the chef.
Gunkbog would probably be a good quartermaster.
I think he would too. He's got good people skills.
Yeah. He's very endearing.
Okay.
He does.
Pretty much.
I have
We're gonna
Gunkbog,
mutiny.
I have to make a sexual assault complaint. I've been sexually harassed by Mickey this entire voyage.
He's just a yes man.
He's such a good listener.
Yeah, you've actually stopped this. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Your counsel has made me just feel so much better about this.
I feel like you're really listening to me.
Okay.
You have such a big heart.
Oh my god.
No. Yeah.
Just reading his diary like out loud.
Okay. No. Yeah. Diary for today.
Yeah. So you know what? I think our time is a little bit short tonight, so we'll go ahead and we'll end tonight on the S7 sailing into the sunrise over Saltmarsh towards an unknown destination, but onward to adventure.
Sweet.
Isn't the S7 also the ship or something from Mass Effect?
No, that's N7.
N7.
Close
Yeah.
enough. We
But
could
it
have
is
been the N.
I think the S7 makes it like just unique enough that it's the Normandy or Normandy.
Yeah, Normandy
N7.
was the N7.
Yeah.
The Unique.
So this is the S7 salt.
Not to be confused with the Note 7
Yes.
or the current Note 10 or 11 or whatever they're on now.
Right. Well, guys, thanks for playing.
Word.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Maybe.
No,
I think I'm done.
Tenley fell overboard and died. So
The end.
He took the crab with him too.
That
Son
he
of a
better
bitch.
not.
He had emergency.
He said he had to go destroy a German monkey testing lab.
He had like pancreatitis and had needed a surgery.
And unfortunately, he did not want Seamus to operate and replace his liver with a piece of Rigus or rum him.
It's a.
But there's a strong chance that your blood type might be the same as Rigus.
Rigus is like that that like stem cell like fabric that they put over like injuries to heal faster. It has all of the qualities that you need for life.
It's got electrolytes.
Yeah, but what
planet's
are
crave.
but what is Rigus? It's what Gunkbog craves.
Brondo's got Rigus.
Oh my god.
Are you recording right now? Okay, cool. Simmons. Hey, roll me over. Simmons. Hey, guess what? I'm a pickle. I'm Pickle Krog. It's the Salty Boys. And I will always love you. And truly, it's not bourbon. And etching.